really just probably 5 minutes. Really, just don't really know what to say. Really, it's just 5 minutes of madness.
I've just tried to have it out. I've just tried to have it out in the dressing room. You know, we started. There's nothing in the game. We've gone 1-0 down. The goal's miles offside. He's saying that our lad has kicked it through, but our lad's cleared it and that's hit his head and gone through, and he's miles offside. If the referee go consult the linesman, the referee must have seen it hit our player, but he didn't. That's by the by. That's not why we lost today. You know, we get back in the game. Toby scored the goal, and then that sprung us into life. We had a bit of belief going into half time. We was playing well. We've scored a great goal for the second goal, and we was on top. And we've gone from absolutely cruising to, you know, not cruising, because Loughborough are a good side and they can score at any given time. So we can't say we was cruising, but we've just literally hit the self-destruct button. That probably is a foul on Gorgs, but you can't put your hand above your head and let the ball hit the corner. And then, you know, we're 2-2, we're disappointed. I've literally turned round to speak to Becky to get warm and Arnie, and I've turned round and then number 10 is literally through on our goal. You'll have to let me see what happened there, Smegs. I didn't see it. And so we've gone from 64 minutes on the clock, 2-1 up, to 65 minutes on the clock, and we're 3-2 down. And that's the first time it's ever happened to me in a managerial career. I've never conceded 2 goals, and that's not about tactics. That's not about effort and endeavour, because the lads have given me everything they got. That's literally just about game management and know-how. And if you don't manage games at this level, you get royally punished. And you know, we've got Cleethorpes on Tuesday. You know, they was favourites for the league. I know they've had a slow start. They've had a great cup run, but they're going to come. They're going to come down here, and they're going to give us a proper test. And at the minute, because we've had a couple of defeats and we've shipped some goals, you know, and I've got to take responsibility probably a little bit for the 4th goal, because we've threw men on and we've took defenders off and I've left us open a little bit. But my philosophy, you might as well lose 6 or 7-2 than 3-2. There's no gain in it whatsoever. So probably get relegated on goal difference now, and you can come back to this. But you know, we've got to stick together. I just said to the lads in there, you know, we've got a decent group, and in patches we look like a step 4 team, but in other patches we do look like the UCL side. And when we don't play well and we're not on the front foot, we do look horrible sometimes. When we played, look, we did second half, and we got Aaron in a couple of times, and we scored the goal with one wing back crossing at the other wing back coming in at the far post. You know, you look a good side, but we knew that was going to be a struggle this year. But what we can't do, we ain't good enough to give away 2-1 leads at home. You know, when we take the lead here, we've got to be able to see it out. You know, if you score 2 goals at home, the minimum you get is a draw, surely. And we've self-destructed today. That ain't about players not doing all right. That ain't about players not working hard. That ain't about, you know, missed chances, or, you know, that's 4 mistakes. We've tried to dribble the ball out of our own box for the 1st goal, and then obviously that's after the offside. The 2nd goal, we've put a hand above head and give a penalty. The 3rd goal, the lads are saying someone tried to play a ball into midfield that got cut out literally 10 seconds out of the kick-off. And the 4th goal, we've got to do better. You know, a short, slowed back pass that they had one-on-one, and that was a horror movie for 15 minutes there. But you know, what can we do? There's no point in, you know, we've got another game Tuesday. As tough as it's going to be, we've got to stay strong. We've got to stick together. You know, the league table, we're probably going to drop into the bottom 3, but you know, we've got to be men about it. We've got a young team, but we've got to man up. And you know, if we stick together, and the good play that we do, we'll get away from the bottom 3, I'm sure. But that's going to be tough, you know. The days of turning up here and us winning 4-0 each week, then unfortunately they're gone for a season at least. So, you know, we've just got to keep digging in. You know, there's plenty of character in the dressing room. There's plenty of fight. We've got plenty of legs. And we just got to battle through it and turn it around. If not, that become a long, hard winter. You know, the training gets harder, the miles seem longer, the trips seem longer. You know, the winter nights seem colder, and all of a sudden, football become a struggle. And that ain't a very nice place when it become that. But you know, we've got we've got an enthusiastic management team, and myself, Daz and Hippie. You know, we certainly ain't throwing a towel down or relegating ourselves in the middle of October. We're going to keep fighting right till May, and you know, the players are with us, so you know, we'll keep going. If we can cut the mistakes out, manage games better, we'll be fine, I'm sure.
It does feel that the atmosphere is good at the club. There's lots of support for the players, yourself. Yeah. It feels that possibly a good result is only just around the corner. You know, Marsk is a prime example where you were saying, oh, well, that's going to be a bloody hard game, and done them over, probably best performance of the season.
Yeah, and we need something like that. You know, you know, I thought today, I thought we was going to see it out. I'll be honest with you. I thought at 2-1, I thought we looked comfortable. We was busy. We was on the front foot. The Michael and Toby were linking up reasonably well. We could have kept the ball a little bit better, but obviously that's just part and parcel of football. But you know, when you make the mistakes, if someone scores an absolute worldie, or they open you up with unbelievable play, or they're battering your door down for 20 minutes and eventually you crack, you know, you sort of accept it a little bit. But you know, with absolutely, they can't believe the luck. They've come here today and they've absolutely just, you know, they've walked 4 goals in without really doing too much, to be honest.
And Jono, how's he looking?
I don't know. It's a dead leg, and he's had a little groin niggle for a little while, and he picked up a dead leg. And you know, we've got a lot of players playing with injuries. Ollie Gale's playing with injury. I thought he was magnificent today. Sam Gorgon's playing with injury. I thought he was decent today. You know, I feel sorry for Sam. He's working hard to get fit. He's playing well. But obviously, people look at the play and go, "Cool, they let for one again." Goals can't be doing much, but he's been playing well for us. And like I say, we've had performers playing all right for us, and we're just making mistakes and not managing games very well. But we are very young, but that's not an excuse really. I don't like to use that as an excuse, because if you're old enough, you're good enough, they say, don't you? So you know, we could go get some old heads in, but you know, that's not the way we want to go. But when you get days like today, you just realise you perhaps do miss an old head or two, an extra old head or two in the squad.